Hi, Shulomi. Good evening. How you doing? That's good. Can you hear me?
I can know. Good evening, coach.
Good evening. How far now? What's good?
I'm good, Jerry.
Some, okay, so we're gonna give it 5 more minutes and
Okay,
start 9:05 on the dot.
okay.
All right, thanks, dear.
You're welcome.
Hi, Abosede. How you doing? Good
I'm
evening, my
good.
time.
Good evening.
How's your day?
I'm good.
Is it just starting or is winding down?
It's winding down.
Oh, okay, cool. Just like me. And my bed is already beckoning for me. All right, so we're gonna wait say 9:05 and then we can start proper.
Coach, please can you confirm if you can see my screen?
Yes, so I can
What
visible.
exactly are you seeing?
Automating the first slide, automating weekly
Okay,
project
okay,
status.
okay, okay.
Hi, Rahim. Hi, Comfort. Good
Hi,
evening.
good evening to you all.
Good evening. Hope you're good.
Yeah, good.
Awesome. How and my baby.
Well, everybody's doing fine. Living the dream.
Dream. I like that. I mean, they have to. You paid the price, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay, so no, that You have to enjoy your meal. Please. Okay, this is 9:05 my time. Shubami, over to you. Good, please.
Okay, so good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Welcome to class. So very quickly will be my name is Ola Shubami, and I will be your tutor for tonight. We'll be talking about automating weekly project status reports. And I know a lot of us can attest to it that we do a lot of things manually that we spend a lot of time on, which could actually be done automatically. So automation class for intermediate project managers. Learn how to automatically send project updates when tasks are completed. Like I said, that project managers, you can attest to it that you spend hours on sending reports, weekly reports, and so on, checking task board, compiling updates, writing reports, sending stakeholders updates. But today you will learn how to automate these processes, right? Next slide. So by the end of this class, what you will learn is what workflow automation means, and how to automate project status updates, and then how to connect the tools to create simple workflows. And then the question is, how many of you currently write project status manually every week? It's a question, please. I need, even if it's just one person to answer. Do you write project status reports manually every week?
No.
Abosede gives a talk.
No, I don't.
Yeah, okay, right.
Okay, no, you don't.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
I've
Okay.
also automated some of my processes. So I want to pick up your brains on your automation as well. So
Oh, okay. Okay,
yeah.
okay. Good to know. Okay. So manual reporting often takes 1 to 3 hours, per week. Right? I know you can attest to that, right?
Yeah, it takes a lot of
Okay.
time. A lot of
Okay.
time.
Okay. So automation actually means when something happens, then another action happens automatically. While I was preparing for this slide, I said, okay, I'm going to use this whistling kettle. When the kettle whistles, what happens? It's automatically telling us that the water is boiled and it needs to be out of the, if it's electric, it needs to be out of the electric, it needs to be out of where it's being placed on for the water to boil, right? So automation is just like that. Like when something happens, then another action happens automatically. For example, let me use coach's usual example. When your jollof rice is done, what happens? You remove it from the gas cooker. So example is a task is being marked completed, update sent to team automatically without you lifting a finger. And then the tools we'll be using tonight is Google Sheets, which is what we use to collect our data, and then Zapier, which is our connecting app, and which we use to run the automation, and then the Slack, which sends the automated project updates. So this is the workflow from tasks completed to recorded in data recorded in Google Sheets. Zapier detects the update, then Slack sends the automated team message. So now we are going to be going to the practical class, which is the first thing we need to do here is to prepare our Google Sheets. which has these columns such as tax name, project, owner, status, and then date completed. So I'm going to be showing us a sample of that. Okay, so while I was preparing, this was what I prepared with, but I'm just going to wipe out some of this, and then so that we can use it all over again. But just to save time, I'll just wipe out one of it. Okay, so this is the Google Sheet we'll be using, and then you can as well change your, here it's where you can name your spreadsheet.
Sorry,
Sorry?
sorry, apologies.
Okay.
I'm seeing your slide. Is it just me? So I'll know it's my network. Or
You're still seeing my slide?
Yes.
Yeah.
So guys,
Google Sheet slide. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you seeing the Google Sheet?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Coach.
All right. No, don't carry on. Don't worry about
Okay. Okay, so here is the Google Sheet, and then here you can as well change the title, of the spreadsheet, so that you'll be able to track it down to, as in, to where your data is, so that you won't mistake it for another one entirely. So I named it as project status tracker. And then another thing we're going to be using is Slack. If you don't have Slack account before, it's a very simple process where you create your Slack account, and then you get a message and like that. So you can it's very simple to do. Create your Slack account, and then you're in. So, and then we're going to be using Zapier. This is what Zapier looks like. And okay, so let's just dive into the process. So that this becomes the automation data source. That's the spreadsheet. It becomes the automation data source. That's where your data comes in. Once the status says completed, and then an automated message is being sent to your Slack account. So set up automation trigger. So in Zapier now, we're going to be setting up the automation trigger, how it's going to be and all of that. So here we'll go to, okay, so here is Zapier. The first thing you do is you click on this plus button. Clicking on this plus button, it automatically means you're creating a Zap, right? So you click on it, and then click on the first thing up here, which says Zaps automated workflows. So you click on it, you wait for it to open, and here you can see trigger and action. So the next thing we're going to be doing is you click on this trigger, and then you can see a lot of apps here. So you're going to be choosing the apps you are working with, which is the first app you'll be working with here is Google Sheets, which is where your data is, what I said earlier, that is going to be our data source. So you're going to be clicking on the Google Sheets, right? So here is the Google Sheet. You click on the Google Sheets, right? So this is the app, that's the Google Sheet. Then the trigger is going to be new or updated spreadsheet row. What this means is once a data comes in, it automatically becomes a new data, right? In that Google Sheet, in that spreadsheet row, that particular row, it becomes a new data, right? So we're going to be choosing this particular one here. You choose it, and then you scroll down, and then go to accounts. So you can see I already have different accounts here already, but I'm going to be choosing this one over here. Okay, I'm going to be choosing this. Yes, so I'm going to be choosing that, and then you click on continue. So you click on
Sorry,
continue.
Shibomi. What if you don't have an like you are starting afresh and it just as yours you already connected, so you can see your email addresses. What if
Okay, it's if you don't have if you are not connected, if you don't have an account, hold on. Okay, so here
how can you
it
connect your
will,
accounts here?
okay, this is it here. Just hold on. Once you click here, right?
Mhm.
Once you click here, it will automatically pop up some details for you to follow, so that you can, okay, this is it here. You can either connect a new account or create a new account. That's if you don't have any account at all, you need to create a new account. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Okay, so
that's
you need
clear.
to create
Thank
a
you.
new account, but if you have account already, you just left for you to choose in between the one you want to use. Okay, so we'll click on continue, and then you scroll down. The only spreadsheets, okay, now, okay, thank God I used that particular email address. Now the spreadsheet on that email address is going to be the one that will show here. Do you understand? Now the only the spreadsheet on this email is what you are seeing here, which said loaded just one result. That means the email I chose is wrong, because it's not carrying this spreadsheet title. Do you understand? I hope you are getting me. So you can go back to setup and then still change this email to the one that has the Google Sheet. That's the spreadsheet. Do you understand? So you go back to the spreadsheet and then click on it. You can see we have a lot, like maybe 3 other or more spreadsheets on this email. So you choose whichever one you are to work with, or whichever one you had already created for this purpose. So you choose the project status tracker, which is this particular one. So looking at the worksheet, we only have just one sheet, so we'll choose that particular one sheet as well. So you continue. So you can see test your trigger. So we're going to be testing the trigger now, but before then, right, before then, I'm going to be going to the before we test this trigger, I'm going to be going to my project status tracker and then write something. Please, can somebody please give me a tax name? Can we have a tax name, please? Coach.
Yeah, so
Hello.
my network is very bad. I can't even see what you're doing. That's why I'm just hoping that other persons
Oh,
are following.
okay.
Please, what do you want
Rahim,
me
please,
to
can
do?
we have a tax name?
Okay. Raim, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, so
Okay, please, can we have a tax name?
task name you can use
Okay, then let's just maybe we should duplicate what is here. Let's use video editor just to save time. I'm running with time. Okay, so movie trailer, and then we can put Raim, and then put it as completed, and then the date is still same as Okay, so it's saving. Okay, so that's saved, and then we test trigger here. So now you can see that it's showing spreadsheet row C. Spreadsheet row C, owner, status, that's the row D, status, and the E, date completed. Please hold on. Okay, so we have original record pulled, spreadsheet row C, spreadsheet row B, spreadsheet A, and so on, right? So let's select any of these. We can select any of these, right? So let's select this. So you can see we have row ID 4, row number 4, and all of that. So we've selected this particular row, and then we say continue with selected row. So the next thing we're going to be doing is filter, right? Let me check my slide so that I'm sure I'm not out of. Okay, yes. So we're going to be adding automation filter, which is condition, status completed, and all of that. So this particular slide, this particular aspect of it ensures automation runs only when a task is finished. That means only when a task is completed, that is when the automation runs. You can't say whatever thing you want it to do is what it will do, right? So here we want the status once the status states completed, and then we want the automation to run. So let's go back to our Zapier. So we'll go to filter, and then we choose, that's whatever we want to happen. So this is it here, status completed. So that means once the status stays completed, I want the automation to run. And that's the exact text should be completed. Once you put completed in your spreadsheet, it will automatically send a message, right? So when your exact text, which is completed, it exactly matches what is in the spreadsheet, it automatically send that automation email to where it's supposed to go. So come down and continue. Okay. Still continue. So now we're going to be connecting the Slack, which is where we want the message to go, right? So we'll click on Slack. So if you already have a Slack account, it will automatically show sorry, if you already have a Slack account, that's fine. But if you don't, you can as well create a Slack account so that you don't have issues when connecting the tools together. So here, what's the action event? Send message. You type in send. Yes, send channel message. So you click on this particular send channel message, and sorry, and then you go to account. You choose which account you want. So I'll choose this, and then continue. So now here the message, okay, so here is for the channel. You select the channel at which you want the message to go into. While I was creating my Slack here, I named it Operation Tax Tracker. So whatever name you give it is what you search for on your Zap, and that's what you choose. in order not to miss out on the automated messages that will be sent. So I choose the operations tax tracker, and then here to add Zapier app to channel automatically, no. So here you click on the plus button, and then you click on your new updated spreadsheet row, right? This, and then you select, that's the details you want to see in your messages that comes in. So is the tax name, the project title, right? And then the owner of that project. So these three details are what you're going to be seeing in your message. Just give me some minutes. Okay, so yeah, send as a bot, yes. So you scroll down, include a link into this app, no. Are you attaching image? No. Auto expand the links? No. Link username and other channel names? No. Then send channel message? Yes. Obviously, that's what we want this particular automation to do. So you click on yes, and then you continue. So now we're going to be testing what we've done. Okay, so we'll use this as a sample for setting up the rest of your Zap. So a message was sent to Slack about 3 seconds ago. So let's check out that message that was sent to Zap about 3 seconds ago to be sure of what we've done. Okay, so 2 messages already. Okay. Okay, so we can see video editor, movie trailer, Raim. That's the one we created while on this call. That's this. So peradventure we didn't put completed. That means this row now will not automatically send any message. Do you understand? So if we put completed, that is the only way we can receive a message, because that is what we triggered Zapier to do. I hope you are getting me. So another information I would like to pass across is you will need to publish your automation, so that when there is an update on your spreadsheet, it will automatically send that message. If you don't publish it, right, if you don't publish it to come live, it will not send any message at all. So what you need to do is you publish it, right? Publish, you click on publish, and then say we are preparing your Zap to go live. So it has gone live, right? Your zip is on and using what version? So it has gone live. Now that the Zapier has gone live, what we'll now do again is to still now go back to be sure that this automation actually worked. We'll now go back to our spreadsheet and assume that a data has just been uploaded on the spreadsheet, right? Let's copy this particular one. Right. So now we'll now go back to our Slack. We don't need to go back to Zapier anymore. We'll go back to our Slack to be sure that that message actually dropped. Right. So let's refresh. It might take some time because my network is a bit slow. So we are looking for web design, marketing, NS. That's what we should be looking out for. It might take some time. Please be patient. If I had a very good network, the message would have dropped a long time, but it is what it is. Okay, I hope we learned something tonight. Don't mind me, I was really rushing, but I hope we really learned something tonight. Okay, so that's the live demo we just did. Open the task tracker, change task status to completed, wait a few seconds, watch Slack receive the update automatically. So automatically the message will come. I will still check it before we are done. So why this actually matters is automation helps project managers to save time, reduce manual reporting, improve team communication, and it also focuses on strategic work. What are key takeaways tonight? Automation removes repetitive work. Simple workflows can significantly improve project visibility and team coordination. So I'm going to be, for anyone who actually need this, I'm going to be sharing, sorry. I'm going to be sharing the automation starter kit with us on the community and in the community rather. And I hope it will be of use to every one of us in the community as well. So thank you so much. And Coach.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello, Coach.
Yes, my
Thank
dear.
you, Shubami. I think
So
this is
Has been.
I hope we learned something tonight.
Yes,
we have.
I did. I'm also gonna.
Okay, so what the message we were waiting for finally came in. It came in at 9:27. So this is it. Still that video editor,
We are not seeing
movie
your screen,
trailer,
Shubami. Sorry, we are not seeing your screen.
Sorry?
We are not seeing your screen if you are sharing.
Oh, you're not seeing my screen?
Yeah, for the past 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh, really? I've been sharing. No, please hold on. Let me reconfirm. Can you see now?
No. Yeah, now loading.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was saying that the message you were expecting finally came in at 9:32, which is the web design marketing earnest. That's the task, the owner of the task, and the project itself, which is this, right? Can we still see my screen? Hello, can we still see my screen?
Guys.
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can see your screen.
Okay, so that's the message you were expecting. I think due to network, it didn't drop on time. So that is it. It's so straightforward, so simple. You could use it for any other things you want to automate. It doesn't necessarily have to be only Google Sheets. You know, while I was doing this, we saw that we had a lot of apps. We had a lot of apps that showed, and then we can just do a walk around on Zapier, and then go ahead and do your thing. I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Olashubomi. I am grateful. I don't take this for granted. I know that anytime I call, you're, more than ready to help share your knowledge. These are things that are paid for, and you've decided to give this knowledge freely. And aside being friends, I don't take it for granted. Thank you very, very much. And personally, I'm going to go back to this video because the network did me dirty today, right? And I know I need it because automation is something that you keep learning and refining it in such a way that it gets better every time. So thank you very, very much. I don't know if you have questions. Do we have any questions? Anyone?
I wanted to ask, what if you are in an organization where they don't use Zapier, and because every organization has its own AI model or channel that they use?
Okay.
Because the reason why I'm asking is, this is very good. I did a similar thing, and even I connected it to Power BI for live data, and then sharing information or information to management. But I use Power Automate, since our organizations they use SharePoint a lot. So I used Copilot and to do the automation with Power Automate.
Okay, so do you want to take that? Is that all you asked?
Yeah.
Olashubomi, do you want to take that? Not sure. If you're speaking, we can't hear you. I guess it's her network as well. Okay, so let me see. Let me know if I can take that on her behalf. You're asking if you in an organization and the AI tools are not what she used, or they have their own. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think for AI tools, you need to verify, because when it comes to organizations, they are careful about how their data is being used. So you want to verify, oh, can I use this? Can I merge this and all of that? And one of the things personally that I have observed is there were times when I have used integrated 2 to 3 AI tools. For instance, Slack, I usually integrate Slack to 2, 3 AI tools. But I noticed that Slack has upgraded their automation in such a way that those AI tools that I used to integrate are now embedded in Slack. Now, there's something these platforms are doing. They don't want you to integrate their tools into third party. So they are making sure that they are making their own tools robust enough that you would not need a third party. So before you maybe bring it to leadership about using any other AI tools, you want to check. Maybe you guys are not in the right subscription, but so definitely you can make your research online to see what AI is compatible, or if they have those plugins embedded in them that you don't even need a third party anymore. But besides that, you always have to verify, maybe from HR or leadership, if you can do this or if you can do that, because signing NDA is a real thing and data is real as well. Like, they don't play with that at all.
Thank you.
Yeah, Shubomi is here. Hi, can you hear me?
Let me just omit. Okay, sorry, my system went off. Aside from using Zapier, right? You can as well use Make. That's make.com to also do your automation, run your automation. Make.com is also another tool that could be used for that purpose as well.
Okay, did you get that, Rahim?
Yes, please.
All right, cool. So who else has any question before we wrap up? No questions. We're good. Okay. So thank you very much, Olashubomi. I'm grateful, and personally, I'm going to go back to these videos because I need to get one or two things that would help me on this journey. I usually say that the Elite Project Leaders Circle is for me because I'm growing personally, and there's a whole lot I'm learning, improving my craft, making me such an exceptional mentor. So I hope that every one of us are picking things and growing as well, because that's the aim. So thank you very much. I love you. I had to go. And for everyone, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Let's catch up next week, Monday and Tuesday, by God's grace. Bye for now.
Thank you for having me, Coach. Thank you so much. And thank you all for joining the call as well.